Welcome, esteemed gentlemen. The most dangerous man is not the one who roars the loudest, but the one who moves in silence, holding gifts he never shows. Sigma males are a mystery to most. While others chase attention and accolades, they stay in the shadows, quietly wielding powers that few ever see, let alone understand. You might think you know a Sigma male, but chances are you have no idea what they're truly capable of. Fact: studies have shown that those who possess the highest levels of self-awareness often keep their talents concealed. Why? Because a real Sigma doesn't need to prove anything to anyone. In today's video, we're diving into 10 gifts every Sigma male has but hides. And trust me, these aren't your typical superpowers. You won't see them posting about it on Instagram or bragging to their buddies. These are the quiet, hidden gifts that make Sigma males both dangerous and deeply intriguing. And hey, maybe by the end of this, you'll realize that the guy who seemed so ordinary was secretly playing a game of chess while everyone else was stuck on checkers. Ready to uncover the mystery? Let's dive in. Number 1. A mind built for long-term vision. Sigma males have a mind that works differently from the crowd. While most people are fixated on short-term goals, getting a quick promotion, buying the latest gadget, or impressing their peers, Sigma males are thinking in years, even decades. They don't chase instant gratification because they're wired to see the long game. That's why they rarely join the hustle for immediate rewards or get swept up in trends. They're always looking at how today's decisions fit into a bigger, future plan. This ability to think long-term is one of their hidden gifts, but they don't advertise it. You'll never catch a Sigma male explaining his 5-year plan over brunch. In fact, they often come off as laid back or even indifferent, while internally they're calculating and strategizing like a master chess player. They know exactly where they're headed, but they keep it under wraps, not because they're secretive for the sake of it, but because they see no value in sharing plans with those who can't see beyond the next weekend. The real beauty of this gift is how Sigma males can quietly outperform everyone else. They don't sprint, they pace themselves. And when everyone else is burning out or struggling to keep up with the latest fad, Sigma males are already miles ahead, having laid the groundwork for sustainable success. And here's the kicker: they're not even gloating about it. While others are posting daily life updates, Sigma males just smile to themselves, knowing they're building something solid. It's like watching someone bet on the tortoise in a race full of hares, except the tortoise already knows it's going to win. The world just has to wait and see. At number 2, natural disruptors without seeking attention. Sigma males are natural disruptors, but not in the way you'd expect. They don't go around waving flags or shouting their opinions from the rooftops. Instead, they quietly challenge the status quo without anyone even realizing it. They aren't looking for applause or trying to prove a point. They just don't fit into the mold, and they don't care to. It's not rebellion for the sake of rebellion. It's just how they're wired. They'll question things, push boundaries, and create change simply because it's in their nature to do so. What's fascinating is that they don't need attention for it. While an alpha might want to lead a revolution, a Sigma will disrupt things so subtly that by the time anyone notices, the world has already shifted. Their impact is often felt long after they've moved on, leaving people scratching their heads wondering, wait, when did this change happen? This quiet disruption can make them a bit of an enigma. They're the ones who challenge outdated systems at work, propose unconventional ideas, or live lifestyles that make everyone else rethink their choices. But here's the kicker: they don't expect or even want people to notice. They're not driven by ego, and they definitely aren't out to collect followers. If anything, they find all that attention kind of exhausting. In their eyes, the real power is in the change itself, not in who gets credit for it. So while others are making noise, Sigma males are moving in silence, creating ripples that turn into waves. And the best part? When the world finally catches up to what they've done, they've already moved on to the next thing, probably laughing at how long it took everyone to notice. Number 3, a unique ability to detect bullshit instantly. Sigma males have a near superhuman ability to detect bullshit. It's like they're born with a radar that instantly picks up on lies, fake personas, and manipulative tactics. While most people might get caught up in someone's charm or smooth talk, Sigma males can see right through it. They don't need to say anything either. They just sit back, nod politely, and mentally file away everything they're picking up. You might think you're fooling them, but deep down they're already 10 steps ahead of the game. What's interesting is that they don't call it out right away. They're not out to embarrass people or create drama. Instead, they store the information for when it really matters, using it to make smart decisions later. It's almost like a superpower they keep hidden, only pulling it out when the stakes are high. They're the kind of people who let you think you've pulled a fast one on them, only to quietly turn the tables when you least expect it. This ability to detect dishonesty doesn't make them cynical, though. They won't judge you for your little white lies, but they won't forget them either. It's not that they're mistrustful, they just prefer to deal in reality. If someone isn't being real, a Sigma can't take them seriously. They'll let you play your games, but they won't be part of it. It's kind of funny when you think about it. People might see Sigma males as quiet or reserved, but that's just because they're busy observing. You could be telling the grandest story and they'll nod along, all while internally thinking, yeah, right. And when they decide it's time to walk away from the nonsense, they'll do it without a word, leaving you wondering what just happened. At number 4, relentless internal drive. Sigma males are the definition of relentless when it comes to internal drive, but you'd never know it by looking at them. They don't flaunt their ambition or shout about their goals from the rooftops. Instead, their motivation comes from a deep, personal place, driven by a sense of purpose that has nothing to do with what others think or expect. While most people are chasing external rewards like status, money, or validation, Sigma males are fueled by something much deeper: the satisfaction of knowing they're working towards their own vision. This makes them incredibly dangerous in the best way possible. They don't need applause, recognition, or even acknowledgement to keep pushing forward. They operate in silence, letting their actions and results speak for them. What's even more impressive is that they don't burn out easily. Because their drive comes from within, they don't get tired of the grind or lose motivation when the spotlight's not on them. In fact, they thrive in the shadows, quietly building, planning, and executing while everyone else is chasing after quick wins. What's fascinating about this hidden drive is how it often catches people off guard. You might think a Sigma male is just cruising through life, laid back and relaxed. But underneath that calm exterior is someone who's laser-focused on achieving their goals, often working 10 times harder than anyone realizes. And by the time others notice, the Sigma male has already moved on to the next big thing. This relentless internal drive makes them hard to predict, and even harder to compete with. They don't need to be the loudest in the room because, at the end of the day, they know their quiet hustle will outlast the noise. Number 5, unmatched self-awareness. Sigma males possess a level of self-awareness that most people can only dream of. They know exactly who they are, what they want, and where they stand in any situation. This deep understanding of themselves isn't something they flaunt, though. It's their secret weapon. They use it to navigate life, relationships, and challenges with an almost surgical precision, making them highly adaptable in ways others don't even see coming. This self-awareness means they don't get caught up in drama or the opinions of others. They're not easily swayed by societal expectations, nor are they chasing some image of who they should be. They know their strengths, weaknesses, and everything in between. That's why you won't find a Sigma male trying to fit into someone else's mold. They're too busy being their authentic selves to bother with what anyone else thinks. What's intriguing is that this deep self-awareness allows them to play the long game in ways others can't. They can sense when a situation is working in their favor or when it's time to pivot and move in a different direction. Whether it's in their personal lives or professional endeavors, they're always a step ahead because they understand their own motivations and how they interact with the world around them. This ability to read themselves so clearly gives them a serious edge. While others might get lost in their own insecurities or self-doubt, Sigma males remain grounded, knowing exactly how to adapt and thrive. Their self-awareness keeps them agile, allowing them to sidestep unnecessary conflicts or challenges. It's like having a built-in GPS for life, guiding them through situations while others stumble in the dark. Number 6. Inner calm that shatters chaos. In the midst of chaos, where most people lose their cool and fall apart, Sigma males remain an unshakable force of calm. It's not that they don't feel pressure. They do, but they've mastered the art of controlling their emotions. When the world around them is spiraling, they're the ones you can count on to stay level-headed, think clearly, and make the right decisions. This inner calm is like an invisible shield that allows them to thrive where others falter. Their ability to stay composed in stressful situations is what makes them such effective, yet often underestimated leaders. While others are scrambling, trying to put out fires or letting panic dictate their actions, Sigma males are quietly assessing the situation, calculating their moves and finding solutions. They don't react impulsively or let emotions cloud their judgment. Instead, they respond with a steady focus that earns them respect, even if they aren't the ones in the spotlight. This calmness is part of what makes them so dangerous in a good way. People often underestimate them because they aren't loud or boastful, but when everything starts falling apart, the Sigma male is the one who steps up, delivering results while everyone else is struggling to keep up. They have the emotional intelligence to navigate crises without breaking a sweat, and this makes them the person others look to for guidance when things get tough. But here's the thing, they don't do it for recognition. They're not looking for praise or accolades. They thrive in the chaos because they know it's where they shine, all while others are too busy panicking to even notice. It's like watching someone surf a tidal wave while everyone else is drowning, and they make it look effortless. Number 7. Innate problem-solving genius. Sigma males possess an innate problem-solving genius that sets them apart, but they don't broadcast it. When confronted with situations that leave most people stumped or overwhelmed, they have a way of quietly dissecting the issue, often coming up with solutions that others wouldn't even think of. Their approach is not conventional. They thrive in thinking outside the box, seeing angles and possibilities that most people overlook. What makes this talent even more intriguing is that they don't care for recognition or accolades. While others might jump at the chance to be seen as the hero or the savior, Sigma males have no interest in the spotlight. They solve problems because they enjoy the challenge, not because they need validation. It's their own internal satisfaction that drives them, not the need for external praise. This unorthodox thinking allows them to tackle problems from unexpected directions. Instead of getting bogged down by how things should be done, they focus on how it can be done, no matter how unconventional the path might seem. This makes them incredibly valuable in difficult situations, especially when traditional methods aren't cutting it. But true to their nature, they don't make a big deal out of it. While others might boast about their cleverness or solutions, Sigma males simply fix the problem and move on. There's no need for them to hang around basking in the glory. They prefer to stay in the background, knowing they've handled the situation but not needing to shout about it. In a world where people crave attention for every little achievement, this quiet, under-the-radar genius is part of what makes Sigma males so unique and powerful. They get the job done. No fuss, no fanfare. Number 8. A fearlessness about walking away. Sigma males possess a remarkable fearlessness when it comes to walking away from situations that no longer serve them. Whether it's a toxic relationship, a dead-end job, or an opportunity that doesn't align with their values, they have no qualms about detaching themselves without a second thought. This ability to walk away is a gift many people covet, yet few can actually execute. While others may cling to comfort or familiarity, fearing the unknown, Sigma males recognize that sometimes the best thing you can do for yourself is to cut ties and move on. What sets them apart is that this isn't a rash decision for them. They don't act impulsively. Instead, they assess the situation thoroughly, weighing the pros and cons with a clarity that often surprises others. When they decide to leave, it's not out of anger or frustration. It's a deliberate choice rooted in self-preservation. They understand that their time and energy are valuable, and they're not willing to waste either on situations that drain them or hinder their growth. This detachment power isn't just about leaving. It's also about knowing their worth. They don't settle for mediocrity or let others manipulate them into staying in unfavorable circumstances. While many people feel compelled to stay due to societal expectations or fear of judgment, Sigma males have the strength to prioritize their well-being above all else. Interestingly, this fearlessness can be perceived as coldness or aloofness by those around them. People might not understand how someone can walk away so easily, but for Sigma males, it's a matter of self-respect. They don't feel the need to justify their choices to others. Instead, they move forward confidently, trusting that the right opportunities will come along, because they always do for those who aren't afraid to let go of what's no longer serving them. Number 9. An uncompromising sense of identity. Sigma males embody an uncompromising sense of identity that is rarely seen in a world where conformity often reigns. They have a deeply rooted understanding of who they are and what they stand for, and this clarity shapes every aspect of their lives. Unlike many who feel the need to adjust their behavior or beliefs to fit in with others, Sigma males refuse to compromise their core identity for anyone or anything, regardless of the stakes. This steadfastness is both their armor and their compass, guiding them through life with unwavering authenticity. In a society that frequently pressures individuals to conform to certain norms or expectations, Sigma males stand out as beacons of true individuality. They don't change their opinions to gain acceptance or alter their behaviors to please others. Instead, they remain true to themselves, fully aware that this authenticity may make them a target for judgment or misunderstanding. However, this does not deter them. In fact, it strengthens their resolve. They understand that fitting in isn't worth sacrificing who they genuinely are. This sense of identity is not just a passive trait, it actively shapes their choices and actions. Sigma males know their values and priorities and make decisions aligned with them, whether in their personal relationships, careers, or hobbies. They are comfortable walking away from situations that demand them to compromise, knowing that authenticity is a vital component of their happiness. Their unyielding authenticity often serves as an inspiration to others, even if it goes unrecognized. While some may view them as rebels or outcasts, Sigma males see themselves as pioneers of self-acceptance. In a world full of masks and facades, they shine a light on the power of being true to oneself. This unwavering sense of identity not only protects them, but also serves as a powerful reminder that the greatest strength lies in embracing who you are, unapologetically and without reservation. Number 10. Mastery of observation over action. Sigma males are the masters of observation, and their approach to any situation is all about patience and precision. Before they take action, they prefer to sit back and watch, absorbing every detail and nuance. While others rush in, driven by impulse or emotion, Sigma males take the time to analyze the situation from multiple angles. They are keenly aware of their surroundings, picking up on body language, tone of voice, and even the smallest shifts in energy. This heightened sense of observation gives them an edge that most people simply don't possess. It's almost like they have an internal radar that detects subtle cues others miss. This allows them to assess the motivations and intentions of those around them, understanding dynamics that others might overlook. While most people may react to what they see on the surface, Sigma males are busy gathering data, building a mental map of the situation. This analytical approach enables them to outmaneuver others effortlessly, making strategic decisions that often lead to favorable outcomes. What makes this talent even more fascinating is how discreetly they wield it. Sigma males don't flaunt their observational skills or use them to manipulate. They operate in the background, letting their results speak for themselves. They're not interested in showboating or drawing attention to their insights. Instead, they focus on achieving their goals, often surprising those who underestimated their capabilities. This mastery of observation over action also allows them to remain calm in chaotic situations. While others may panic and react rashly, Sigma males maintain their composure, relying on the information they've gathered to guide their actions. It's this ability to remain grounded and focused that often leads them to success, even when the odds seem stacked against them. In a world that often rewards loudness and immediacy, Sigma males remind us that sometimes the most powerful move is to take a step back and observe. Their quiet confidence and keen understanding of their surroundings make them formidable players in any arena, proving that patience and insight can yield remarkable results without ever needing to shout about it. The gifts possessed by Sigma males, from their unmatched self-awareness to their mastery of observation, set them apart in a society that often values conformity and noise over authenticity and depth. Their ability to walk away from unfulfilling situations without regret showcases a strength that many admire yet struggle to achieve. These traits, combined with their relentless internal drive and fearlessness, create individuals who are not only resilient, but also uniquely positioned to thrive in any environment. What makes these qualities truly exceptional is that Sigma males often operate quietly, letting their results and actions speak volumes instead of seeking validation. They remind us that true strength lies in authenticity, self-awareness, and the courage to remain true to oneself in the face of adversity. By embracing their uniqueness, they carve out paths that others might overlook, demonstrating that success doesn't always require a loud presence or a constant need for approval. Ultimately, Sigma males embody a profound understanding of themselves and the world around them. Their exceptional gifts may be hidden from plain sight, but they shape their lives in ways that leave a lasting impact on those fortunate enough to encounter them. In a landscape filled with superficiality, they stand as a testament to the power of inner strength, revealing that sometimes the most extraordinary traits are those we don't see coming. If you've enjoyed uncovering the extraordinary gifts of Sigma males, why not keep the fun going? Hit that subscribe button and join our community. You'll be the first to know when we drop more captivating content on identity, relationships, and personal growth. Don't miss out on the journey. Your next favorite video is just a click away. Subscribe now, and let's explore the exceptional together.